Hey Craig, how you doing? Good to see you. I hope you're feeling well. I thought I would sneak in a little stream. I know a lot of people on this side of the world are asleep. What is that? Oh, we have people from the court now. Oh, I forgot. Oh. Well, good morning. Good afternoon. Yeah, good good day.
Your worship? Can you think of any other tasks suitable for the Chargers? Nothing jumps out at me.
Can you hear everything
Come up
okay?
with any ideas, I'll let you know. We'll talk later.
Okay, so let's see. Ooh, somebody wants to talk to me. Who is it? It is...
Rough day running?
You've no idea, Sarah.
the barkeep.
Fine day to you.
Inquisitor?
What's the word out there?
I hear the Arishak was replaced by the Arishak, but he better watch out. In the shadows, the Arishak.
What's the current mood?
Willful.
Okay, well, that's good.
As
Well,
you were.
Inquisitor?
Okay, so I wonder why he told us that. Oh, maybe it's not him. Maybe it is... Let's see. I think it must be Sarah. Where's the thing for her? Oops. I could run everything, but I have trouble with stairs. Is it an update or... Because I have not played my Switch in so long.
Count yourself fortunate. I'd not wish to be considered a rival and thereby worthy of attention.
I've been playing the PlayStation so much. I'm scared to switch over because I've had so much trouble with the controllers. Huh, how interesting. It's not her.
You have a problem. That
Hey,
over there
Darkness.
is a full tavern, but everyone's drinking alone. They're all up their own arses about the Inquisition. I can't have fun with everybody whinging, and they'll fall on their swords before Coryphanus can push them. I'm thinking pranks. Set a few
Huh?
up, knock a few down. You in or not?
Oh my god. How are you doing, Darkness? This is one of the things about being friends with, Sarah. If she likes you, as part of her developing friendship with you, she wants you to pull pranks. Huh. So, let's see how this goes.
But I'm the Inquisitor. You know, the leader?
Right, they'll never suspect you.
Oh my god.
What, titles are only for getting away with bad stuff? Let's do something fun. Come on.
Oh god, here we go. Here we go. What do I do? I'll probably regret this.
Lead the way.
What, really?
Really.
I knew you were different. Let's go.
Oh, here we go. I just don't know who she's gonna prank on. Oh no. Where
Right,
are we?
General Uptight is gone. Have a search about. Find something to mess with and give your soldiers a lap.
Where am I?
What, the desk? Oh yes, center of the Empire and all that.
Craig.
What to do?
I'm gonna let you lead.
All right, Sarah. What do you want to do?
Thing looks heavy. Don't want to move or break it. I got it. Easy one. Just a slip or something under here. There, won't notice much, but it's just that little bit wonky. He's so in control that'll piss him royally. I tell one of the soldiers and boom, the general seems like people. And since he works for you, you seem like people.
Oh,
Come on,
God.
next one.
Wait. I didn't sign up for us. I think so. So we just played a trick on my general. It sounds like he's OCD.
Right. Little lady prissy pants. Have a look for something she likes too much.
Why are my fingerprints on this? Oh, Lord, have mercy. That's why I'm jumping. The door.
What, just the door? Where she greets every
Oh, God.
important idiot. Yes.
Well, Sarah, what do you have in mind?
And she's only slightly approving. No! Oh, my God.
Classic, yeah? 5 minutes of sloppy boss gets you weeks of happy kitchen staff. Except for the one who cleans it up, I suppose. But whatever. Next up.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I think this was a really bad mistake. And look, she's not doing anything. I'm doing it all.
Right, something to get our shadow of birds loosened up.
Oh, my
Something.
God.
Have a search.
Oh, shit. Please not one of her birds. Oh, God.
What's that? A locked... No, leave that. Not interested in her hidden things. Not for just a bit of fun. Maybe... feed
Thank
her
you.
just something gassy? No, birds don't pop. But they flap and...
Who is up there?
Go!
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
That was fun. An inquisitor of the people, still remembering you're one of them. If all they got was the herald stuff, the serious bit, you'd start to sound pretty scary. That works, but not for long.
Whatever it takes. I'd start throwing pies if it kept people inspired.
Oh, my God. No, I
Pies
wouldn't.
is so good. And Coryphanus would never do that. Good thing for you, innit? Because from the bottom, everyone up top sort of seems the same. Anyway, fun time, Inquisitor. You! Oh, frig. You did it!
What? Shut up! Wait, what? What? Oh. Wow. Wow. And just, like, threw me under the bus. Wow. Wow.
I
That...
wonder who knows pain has tried the game. It's one who lacks a certain wherewithal. For he knows well a pain with paltry gain. The fool who dares to ride...
I've already read that.
It's not my style to start.
You don't want me to talk to you? Who is it? Is it... Bull? I'm scared to talk to him if I don't need to. It's not him. Let me... It can't be her. Oh, let me see if it is her. Already got in trouble. What do you mean, was it worth it? Like, you know what? The person... Okay, so the people that we did it to, Josephine will eventually get over it? Possibly not. No, so it's not her. I'm not talking to her again. And the general will probably get over it, but, what's her face? Liliana would not. Well, I don't know. She used to be... Theoretically, I heard she had been a fun person. Who is it? Is it Cassandra? It's not them. It must be, yeah, it must be Bull and him. Because it's not her. I'll see when we, oops. I'll see.
Of course.
It's her?
Hey.
I know what she's doing here.
What's been going on?
Just waiting to get back out there.
It can't be her.
I have to go.
That was kind of... It was her. Why did they want me to talk to her? Oh, Lord. They want me to talk to Bull. Pardon me if this is inappropriate.
Come on, Krim. I'm working my ass off trying to get you to see that move.
You still got plenty of arse left, Chief. Your worship.
Glad you came by. I got a letter from my contacts in the Ben Hasrath. Already verified it with Red.
Do you want to discuss this alone?
Not like I was hiding it from my boys. Besides, right now, I need to hit something.
You know they've got training dummies, Chief.
The training dummy might actually defend itself against the shield bash. Anyway, the Ben Hasrath letter.
What did the letter say?
The Ben Hasrath have been reading my reports. They don't like Corypheus or his Venatori. And they really don't like Red Lyrium. They're ready to work with us. With you, boss. The Qunari and the Inquisition, joining forces.
Well, I'm interested, even though this was not... Like, the Qunari were seen as being a big part of the trouble years ago.
That could be a powerful alliance.
My people have never made a full-blown alliance with a foreign power before. This would be a big step. They found a massive Red Lyrium shipping operation out on the coast.
They wanted us to hit it together. Talked about bringing in one of their dreadnoughts. Always wanted to see one of those big warships in action.
Did you see that? Go get some water. They're worried about tipping the smugglers, so no army. My chargers, you, maybe some backup.
What does this alliance really get us?
They wouldn't use the word alliance if they didn't mean it. Naval power. More Ben Hasrath reports. Qunari soldiers pointed at the Venatori. It could do a lot of good.
You don't seem entirely happy about this.
No, I'm good. It's... I'm used to them being over there. It's been a while.
I guess he's used to...
I thought Qunari wanted to extend their reach to the whole world.
Yeah. Just didn't think I'd see it. Look, the Qun answers a lot of questions. It's a good life for a lot of people. But it's a big change. And a lot of folks here wouldn't do so well under that kind of life.
Yeah, that's true.
I guess it's not like we're converting. This is just us joining forces against Corypheus. On that front, I think we're good.
Okay.
I think the Inquisition could use some help from the Qunari.
Good. I'll pass on word to Cullen and Red. We can set up the meeting whenever you're ready.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting. He had me sparring with him one time. He had Cassandra sparring with him. It didn't go well. He was like, could you hit harder? And so at least I was kind of hitting him hard enough.
What do you need, my friend?
Do you have any advice for me?
Nothing that you could not think of yourself, Inquisitor.
That's enough for now.
Another time, then.
I'll see, because you know what? It's like, it's pretty chill. You know what? I haven't thought about adding somebody else. Yeah, let me think about it. Let's see. Oh, I have nothing for you. You're gonna get smart with me. Nope. I do not have anything.
Nothing?
Oh, God. They always get, it was him, and then it was the other guy before him that would be like, oh, you don't have anything? It's like, I'm trying to run, like, the world, and you're worried about if I'm bringing in stuff. Hold on a second. Yeah, for no reason. She's been asleep. She's not up this late. And there's nothing she needs except for the fact that she hears me on the computer talking, and it's not to her. Okay, I have a new person here. Hold on a second. okay, I had to let her know that she's on notice, and that's officially the last interruption that she gets. I think she's 8. It was funny when I had her at the groomer last week. They were saying something about it, and one of them asked me how old she was, and I said, "Oh, I think she's 6." And then they were looking up on her paperwork, and they're like, "Oh no, she's 8." So I didn't even realize that much time had passed. So yeah, and I'm like, "Oh, let me stream later." She's eaten. She's gone to the bathroom. Everything's cool. Yeah, no, it doesn't work. So, back to where we were. We've got a new person. A mage that's working with us. And I need to remember, I don't remember to go around and talk to everybody. So that's something that I'm trying to do more, because it's been interesting. It's not, initially it would just be like talking to them and they're not, really, they're not really saying anything, but now it's like major, like cutscenes and stuff like that we're getting. So I do have somebody over here to talk to.
You have to admit, it looks bad. It looks like a lot of things.
It's... oh.
The Spy Master has confirmed it. Blackwall is gone.
Wait, what?
Go on. Liliana knows where he is, doesn't she? She knows everything.
She doesn't know everything, yet. Sister Liliana had us search the Warden's quarters. Not much to find, except this. It was missing from last week's reports. I don't know what Blackwall's interest in this particular matter is, but it could be a good place to start.
A crumpled report, a sheet of paper. It looks like it was removed from a recent report to Sister Liliana. Lieutenant Cyril Mornay, one of the soldiers responsible for the Collier Massacre 9.37, was captured in Leeds like the others who were arrested for their involvement. Mornay insists that he did not know who he was assassinating and that he was just following the orders of his captain. This captain, Tom Rainier, is still at large. Mornay is to be executed within the week in Val Royale. See, the last time I spoke with him, he was upset. I mean, the rest of his order were banished because they were using. They came under the Corypheus spell, and so everybody's banished except for him. And the last time I talked to him, he was feeling like he hadn't been doing enough. He told me a story about when he was young and these kids had strung a dog up and he let it go. He didn't do anything. And I was telling him that, he was young, but he was upset about it and felt like he should do more. So that's interesting that he said he should have intervened in things. And then we see that and he's gone. And he's been pretty reclusive anyway, but yeah, that's very concerning. So I need to see. I can never find Cole. I don't ever get the opportunity to find him, so I don't know where he is. Well, and the thing is that his order, the Grey Wardens, were banished because since they did come under the spell of Corypheus, they were all hearing voices that were telling them, to come, the end is near, you may have to sacrifice yourself. And he was hearing it too, but he was putting it out of his mind. So I don't know what that means. I've always kept that in mind. because he could have, like, I could have banned him at the same time that I could have banished him at the same time I banished them, but I didn't. Where is that? I always get so lost. Where is...
Still waiting for your letter of marque or commendation or whatever?
So I need to see if Liliana is concerned about it.
Your worship.
Because that's a huge deal. Well, you know what? I don't know. Oh, that's her. I don't want to talk to her. Actually, you know, let me talk to her and see what she has to say. I don't know if it's a strong mind as much as he's always been independent and has hid his feelings and has kind of been, as he would say, a lone wolf. And I don't know what that means. Because there was nothing that should have had him thinking about his comrades that were banished at that time, except for, I don't know, maybe he was dwelling on the fact that he should have done more because he was there when I banished them.
My dear, I'm afraid I must ask you for help. There is an alchemical formula that I must complete, but I have been unable to obtain a critical ingredient. The heart of a snowy wyvern. I had arranged to obtain one, but the chevaliers working with me were killed in the Civil War.
I'm going to hunt down a snowy wyvern. I need you to tell me everything you know about it.
They're quite rare and exceedingly dangerous. Their venom is the most potent of any wyvern. Ordinary hunters would not make the attempt. The risk is too great. You, my dear, would certainly be an equal to this monster.
Wyvern, little dragon. I call them little. People call them dragons. They're wyvern, but that's what they are.
I didn't know you were an alchemist, Vivian. What exactly is this project you're working on?
It is a special request from a member of the Council of Heralds. I am still the Imperial Court Enchanter, after all. The matter is private. That is all there is to say.
So I'm supposed to risk my life with something that has killed other people.
I'm not a hunter. Why do you think I can help?
This beast is not hunted for sport, as other wyverns sometimes are. It is far more deadly. In the past, chevaliers have been dispatched to either kill the creatures or drive them away from villages. Since my chevaliers have fallen to political conflict, I find myself in need of someone with a martial aptitude.
Okay, I want to go back to... I'm trying... Well, no, they look like they had legs. The ones... We'll have to see, because it looks like the ones I killed before, everybody was calling them dragons. But they... I don't know about this. I say yes to everything, and she hasn't told me...
This doesn't seem like my concern.
As you say, I shall remember this, my dear.
See, here we go. Here we go. See, and this is the thing about her, is that she is all about herself. And it's like, you're trying to treat me... I don't know, I'm gonna have to think about this. I don't know how far... I have to go to, I don't think I have been to the place that she's talking about yet. I did just craft a really awesome bow. But see, what I'd like to hear is the question of why she won't tell me what it is that she needs it for. So let me, you know what, let me see something. Let me see what she says to me again if I talk to her again. And I have to go this way.
You walked physically through the Fade. Please tell me what you remember.
I had visions. Echoes of what happened to me the first time. The Divine was there. There was something like her.
Manifestations of your own mind, perhaps? Or external memories awakened by your presence? I suppose there's no way to tell. No one else has physically entered the Fade since the Magisters assaulted the Golden City. Oh, I'm positively envious right now.
You know what, let me... I've had to be really careful. Yes, let me see when the last time I saved was. Because I'm interested to see what she says if I say yes. And I'm trying to think of who I've said no to. And I really... You know where that's going to take me? I think I know where that's going to take me. Let me see where this takes me. Because if it takes me right before her, then that's okay. The other one would take me back to where I was even doing the pranks, I think. Because that's interesting.
Did you need something, darling?
No. That took me back to where I'd already told her no. So, arg. Let me see what the deal is. This may take me back to where I was, because I had crafted a bow. And this may take me back to that, which means I did not do the pranks on anybody. So I do have a chance to rethink that. See, that's a wyvern right there. That's not a high dragon. I'm almost sure. I'll have to see. Because we did kill some... we killed some a while ago. Hey, Black Dog, how you doing? What, you didn't get a notification or anything like that? Because, yeah, I've been on for a bit. You missed me and, yeah, I've been on for like a half an hour. Okay. I know where I am. I know where I am. And if I'm where I think I am, I made a major decision. And this is where I was trying to find. But you know what? If this is where I am, I don't think I've spoken to... We'll see. I don't think I've spoken...
Your worship.
...to... Bull... or Sarah. Let me see. Yeah, that's a way back. So, have I spoken to you yet?
I trust all is well.
Do you have any advice for me?
We must root out the Venatori. The Tevinter Imperium cannot be allowed to gain a foothold in the south.
Okay, so I've just made a decision to support them. See, this is why I've been, an email?
Do you have any advice for me?
Watch the new recruits. Liliana says spies are inevitable, and I agree.
Do you have any advice for me?
Nothing that you could not think of yourself, Inquisitor.
Okay, this is really bizarre, and I think... Let me see something. Goodbye.
That's enough for now.
Another time, then.
Because then, if I haven't... It sends you emails? That's kind of crazy. I would never see an email notification because I do not... I have too many email addresses. I don't read my emails like that.
Inquisitor.
Stop calling me. When you don't want anything, just don't say my name.
It's good to see you.
What do the people make of us?
There's scarcely a noble house that hasn't openly pledged its support to us.
Okay, you know what? I need to go back because this has taken...
Let's speak later.
Goodbye.
A whole other turn. So let me... Wow. Wow, this is so crazy how... Speaking to one person, well, that's crazy. Wait, is that how it notifies people? By email? I mean, because that, I would never, that's interesting. I would never get that. I thought it was, I guess I don't know what it was, but I thought it was. You know, you're right, because I think the only times I get oh, yeah, it is emails. It is emails, you're right. Okay, so... Let me see where this is. Yeah, no, you're right. I'm remembering now. I get a notification, but it is email. This is interesting. I hope I'm in the thing where I just created my weapon. Because if I am, oh no, wait, I don't, no, I'm not going back this far. I'm not going back this far. That is, I leveled up everybody, and I decided my new move and everything like that. No, I'm not going back that far. That's not going to happen. But this is interesting that if I... Let me see if that... I want the one right where I'm standing in... Or maybe I saved right after I did the pranks with Sarah. So I'm either standing outside of Sarah's room or I'm in the... Yes. Okay, let me see if I have my new weapon. No, I don't have... No, I don't have my new weapon. I'm not doing that. Back. I spent too much time crafting it. Back. Back. Because see now, if I... And I wondered about that. Was that where I chose? 21120. Let's see if that's where I chose. I have to remember that. 21120. And I know I didn't overwrite anything. No. No. Nope, nope, yes. Yeah, how is your new phone going? $223. Please be outside of the... Please, please be out, please. Okay. So if I have my new weapon... Yes. Okay. That's where I need to be. Because, okay, Black Dog. This is nice. Wait, what did you get? What, you got an Android, right? What did you end up getting? Okay, so this is my new weapon. And I got rid of a whole bunch of stuff so that I could have spots Okay. So I know the Teventer Xperia. We don't have that here. The Xperia. I know you have different names for some of the phones we have, but I don't know what that one is. Okay, let me go. I'll try this first. I'm going to talk to... There we go. See, we're back to the one question mark. Oh, I know what that is. Wait a minute, you know what? Let me see if I've spoken to her yet. Because if I've spoken to her, I'm not going to speak to her and decide. Because the people that I said that I was going to side with are people that we have not usually...
I was hoping you'd be by. We've received letters from Archon Redanus of Tevinter and King Marcus of Nevada. For both monarchs to come to us is nearly unheard of.
Okay, so... Nice, Craig. Nice. Okay, so you know what? This is the people that... Let me leave the conversation.
Goodbye.
Are you going to say it again?
Yes.
No. Back. Back. Okay, so... I'm going to go back there again. And what did I say it was? 211... 211.23? And then I haven't done the pranks with, Sarah yet. No, I did not. I've been holding off on that because I don't know. What did I say? Did I say 211.20 or did I say... Let me say 211.20 is what I went back to. 211.20. Yeah, I have no idea who it is. I think... No, that's not the right one. That's not the right one. The one that I want is the one I think that talked about... this one I might be right outside Sarah's room. And when I played... Yeah, this is 211.20. And if I'm standing inside the... where I make the weapons, then I'm... No, this was too far back. This was too far back. I hadn't made the weapons yet. Stop jumping. Stop jumping. There's nothing to be jumping about. Because, yeah, normally the Teventer are our... They have not been our allies. Because they are where Dorian is from, and they do blood magic. Okay. 21300 is what we're looking at. That's where I want to be. I mean, I just want to be outside of the thing. Yeah, so the bow that I crafted is really cool. All I want to do is be in that room and have my bow. It just takes so long to load. The suspense kills me. Okay, so let's see. Do I have my bow? No, I do not have my bow. Back. So 213 was not it. It's the one right after that. It's funny, I've never had to what would we do in, look, it's been so, that's so crazy. It feels like it's been forever since I did Breath of the Wild, and yeah, I did sleep a bit. Yeah, okay, this is where I need to be, because that's the card that was up. So when I say, like, when I said no to her, that's final. So, like, if I asked somebody something, like, it should have been the kind of thing where, like, maybe I went back and changed my mind. It didn't give me the option to say, let me think about it. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, yes. Okay, see, this is why I didn't want to lose this, because this is X. No. X. And so this one is 203. And yeah, they won't ask you, because, like, the question that I asked Josephine, she gave me advice about these two major nobles that I could side with. And what she gave me was information that would have sided with the opposite people, the people that Cassandra said we should never side with. And the issue is that she's actually in line to be the next divine. So that'll be interesting. So yeah, that's my bow. I'm happy. Okay, so let me do this. This is the one that I want. Okay, and I named it the Herald because, hey, you know, it's mine. Okay, so now let's see how this goes. I have not spoken to anybody. I've not spoken to Josephine. I have not spoken and found out that Blackwall is gone. I have not done any of that. So let's go see what Sarah has to say. I have not spoken to Black Bull yet. I mean Iron Bull. Rob Bull. And it's not giving me the 2 question marks. So let me see if he has talked to me already. Because I will talk to him about the Canary. That's not the... You know what? Let me talk to him first. You know what? That's going to be a big issue with the Canary. That's going to be a big issue. So let me see what she says first. Do I want to see what she says first? Let me see what he says. Let me see if I've already talked to him. Stop jumping on that chair. Every time I come in, you're jumping on the chair.
Inquisitor?
And that's the character that's transgender.
Nothing jumps out at me. If I come up with any ideas, I'll let you know.
Okay, goodbye.
We'll talk later.
And then let me see if I've talked to Bull yet. Nope, I had not talked to him yet.
Come on, Krim. I'm working my ass off trying to get you to see that move.
You still got plenty of arse left, Chief. Your worship.
Glad you came by. I got a letter from my contacts in the Ben Hasrath. Already verified it.
So he's already spying. He's working with us, but he's also spying with his, with the people that he's with, but he's been very upfront with us about it, so everybody knows that. Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting. Like, I can put a link in the thing about how they dealt with that, because the way they were gonna initially deal with it was not effective, but the choices when I talked to them, I talked to Bull, and I was like, oh, you want me to meet your guys? And so he had me come in there, and I met them, and we talked and stuff like that. And so he made a joke about Iron Bull, and then that led me to ask him because I understood what was going on. So it's actually really good. So
do you want to discuss this alone?
Not like I was hiding it from my boys. Besides, right now, I need to hit something.
You know they've got training dummies, Chief.
The training dummy might actually defend itself against the shield bash.
Ooh.
Anyway, the Ben Hasrath letter.
What did the letter say?
The Ben Hasrath have been reading my reports. They don't like Corypheus or his Venatori. And they really don't like Red Lyrium. They're ready to work with us. With you, boss. The Qunari and the Inquisition, joining forces.
That would be an unprecedented offer, if I believed it was legitimate, which I don't.
Now, ordinarily that would be the way to go, but they've identified themselves. They're not running a
Wow.
game on you. They found a massive Red Lyrium shipping operation out on the coast.
They wanted us to hit it together. Talked about bringing in one of their dreadnoughts. Always wanted to see one of those big war ships in action.
Did you see that? Go get some water. They're worried about tipping the smugglers, so no army. My chargers, you, maybe some backup.
What does this alliance really get us?
They wouldn't use the word alliance if they didn't mean it. Naval power. More Ben Hasrath reports. Qunari soldiers pointed at the Venatori. It could do a lot of good.
You don't seem entirely happy about this.
No, I'm good. It's... I'm used to them being over there. It's been a while.
Because, see, they do mind control on them. They have a lot of techniques, and this is why,
There's too much risk here, and I won't stick my neck out for the Qunari.
Your call, boss. It feels weird to me, too, but I don't think they'd lie about this. If you change your mind, I'll mark the meeting point in the war room.
Let me see what she has to say.
Is there anything you need?
Do you have any advice for me?
Watch the new recruits. Liliana says spies are inevitable, and I agree.
That's enough for now.
Another time, then.
See, when I agreed with him the first time and said I don't trust them, he had respect because it's like, okay, yeah, I don't blame you. And they are, but then the second time, I'm not trusting him. And I'm supposed to trust him. But like I said, there's a lot at stake. You know what? I'd rather... you know what? Both things are really bad because the things I'm thinking about, both parties have had a play in how history went horribly awry last time. So let's see. What would happen in Breath of the Wild? I'm so forgetting. Is it that would we redo things, or was it that wait a minute, Craig, you don't have a Switch, do you? I forget. Because I'm trying to remember. Yeah, sometimes I would go back. I think in Breath of the Wild, the only time I would go back a save is because if I missed a blood moon. Because in my game, since I didn't fight a lot, they were harder to come by. Yeah, this is the right one. Yeah, you know what? I don't think I used to save a lot, but I think the only reason I would go back is because if I, like, let's say I was doing something and I had it on hold, or I was just standing there and Link wasn't doing anything, and a blood moon happened, then I would definitely go back and save for that because I never knew when those would happen. The people that fought more would definitely know. Yes, all right. And you know what? I'm going to call that my save. Okay, so that's my most recent save. All right, so you know what? I just created a new weapon. Now, I know what happens if I talk to Josephine first. She has me ally with one party. Then if I talk to Iron Bull, he has me align with the people he's with, who, like I said, have a bad history with everybody. And like, you know how when I went to the Winter Palace and we fought, and I was level 30, the Canary, him, would have been even lower than that, or the same. It would have been bad for them. So I'm gonna talk. You know what? Let's have a bit of a break because we came back from the Winter Palace. So I'm going to talk with Sarah first. Get down! Why are you always jumping on that? And then I think I'll talk to Vivienne and see how that goes. Yep, here we go.
That over there is a full tavern, but everyone's drinking alone. They're all up their own arses about the Inquisition. I can't have fun with everybody whinging, and they'll fall on their swords before Corypheus can push them. I'm thinking pranks. Set a few up, knock a few down. You in or not?
But I'm the Inquisitor. You know, the leader?
Right, they'll never suspect you. What, titles are only for getting away with bad stuff? Let's do something fun. Come on.
Lead the way.
What, really?
Really.
I knew you were different. Let's go.
Well, no, you know what? I'll probably accept them. It's better for me to accept them than it is the Tevinter, because the Tevinter, we're doing blood magic.
What, the desk? Oh, yes. Center of the Empire and all that. What to do, what to do.
All right, Sarah. What do you want to do?
Thing looks heavy. Don't want to move or break it. I got it. Easy one. Just a slip or something under here. There, won't notice much, but it's just that little bit wonky. He's so in control that'll piss him royally. I tell one of the soldiers and boom, the general seems like people. And since he works for you, you seem like people. Come on, next one.
Oi. I'm glad we get caught with this one. I mean, not caught.
Right.
Why?
Little lady prissy pants. Have a look for something she likes too much.
Oh. Why did she have to be prissy pants?
What, just the door? Where she greets every important idiot. Yes!
Well, Sarah, what do you have in mind?
Get a bucket.
Oh, God. See, and she's making me do all this.
Classic, yeah? 5 minutes of sloppy boss gets you weeks of happy kitchen staff. Except for the one who cleans it up, I suppose. But whatever. Next up.
Meanwhile, I'm supposed to be potentially killing somebody.
What's that? A locked... No, leave that. Not interested in her hidden things. Not for just a bit of fun. Maybe... feed her messengers something gassy? No, birds don't pop. But they flap and...
Who is up there?
Go!
Oh my God. Yeah, it's, and you know what? She's had...
That was fun. An inquisitor of the people, still remembering you're one of them. If all they got was the herald stuff, the serious bit, you'd start to sound pretty scary. That works, but not for long.
Whatever it takes. I'd start throwing pies if it kept people inspired.
Pies is so good, and Corypheus would never do that. Good thing for you, innit? Because from the bottom, everyone up top sort of seems the same. Anyway, fun time, Inquisitor. You! Oh, frig. You did it!
See? See? That's what happens. Okay. So I'm good with that, and I'm gonna save. I can't save! Can I save now? Yes. It was saving. It's like, okay. So now, this is where I have my two people that I need to speak to.
The vile. Uncertain pause for home and cause when met the monster's smile.
Okay, I know what this is. This is... Let me speak to her. She's not fighting. Oh, she is fighting. So this will be the one about the spies, maybe?
Is there anything you need?
Do you have any advice for me?
Nothing that you could not think of yourself, Inquisitor.
No, I'm good. And I'm good. Goodbye.
That's enough for now.
Another time, then.
So she said what she said as a result of me talking to Josephine about something important. Let me find out that he's gone now. If that's going to be a thing. This is so crazy. This is why, like, what I was telling Huntress, that it doesn't really matter what you see. Because one, you have to be able to do the fights. And two, you see how just in the course of this, with 3 saves, it totally changed major things.
The Spy Master has confirmed it. Blackwall is gone.
Go on. Liliana knows where he is, doesn't she? She knows everything.
She doesn't know everything, yet. Sister Liliana had us search the Warden's quarters. Not much to find, except this. It was missing from last week's reports. I don't know what Blackwall's interest in this particular matter is, but it could be a good place to start.
Now see, what I was saying, Crumple report. Lieutenant Cyril Mornay of the soldiers responsible for the Collier massacre of 9.3 was captured in Leeds like the others who were arrested for their involvement. Mornay insists that he did not know who he was assassinating, and that he was just following the orders of his captain. This captain, Tom Rainier, is still at large. Mornay is to be executed within the week in Val Royale. So, when I was offline, I had a conversation with Blackwall, and Craig heard this, and he was talking about when he was younger. These 3 kids were there, and this little starving dog came up to them, and instead of them feeding it, they strung it up and hung it, and he saw it happen, and he didn't do anything. Like, he just went in, and he used that as an example for him feeling bad about not doing enough, like walking away from people. And so I know that that's an issue, because I did ban, his people, because they were quote unquote following orders, but they were doing blood sacrifices and everything like that. So I could see him going after that soldier. After that soldier to find out, or to find where the captain is. So that kind of makes sense to me. Okay, so I did that, talked to him. I know who I have not talked to yet, and I don't know how to get to her.
What good are they? A coward drowned my father, and I couldn't avenge it.
Where is she? I don't know how to get to... This is gonna go up. No, this goes... Huh. I don't think I've been in the kitchen before. In my kitchen. Oh, I guess I have. Let me go up and talk to Liliana. See if I can find her. That's my thing. And then you know what? We'll go up and talk to no, I'm not going to talk to Josephine yet, because I know what she's going to say. But let me go up. I haven't done this. Let me go up and talk to her. And I'll talk to Dorian. You know what? Let me talk to her first and see if she asks me the same thing. Yeah, this is going to be the same thing.
My dear, I'm afraid I must ask you for help. There is an alchemical formula that I must complete, but I have been unable to obtain a critical ingredient. The heart of a snowy wyvern. I had arranged to obtain one, but the chevaliers working with me were killed in the Civil War.
I didn't know you were an alchemist, Vivian. What exactly is this project you're working on?
It is a special request from a member of the Council of Heralds. I am still the Imperial Court Enchanter, after all. The matter is private. That is all there is to say.
If I'm going to hunt down a snowy wyvern, I need you to tell me everything you know about it.
They're quite rare and exceedingly dangerous. Their venom is the most potent of any wyvern. Ordinary hunters would not make the attempt. The risk is too great. You, my dear, would certainly be an equal to this monster.
So basically, you're putting me at risk of...
I'm not a hunter. Why do you think I can help?
This beast is not hunted for sport, as other wyverns sometimes are. It is far more deadly. In the past, chevaliers have been dispatched to either kill the creatures or drive them away from villages. Since my chevaliers have fallen to political conflict, I find myself in need of someone with a martial aptitude.
Which I don't. Oh, so I know what happens if I say no. So let's see what happens if I say... What is that? Wow, that's a little bit obvious. Look, check or check.
I'll do what I can.
Thank you, my dear. I would be most grateful. I shall give the location of its lair to Cullen. Remember, my dear, I must have its heart or the potion will not work. I eagerly await your success.
Okay, so now the next time, when I told her no, and she was like, I will remember this. I came back, and I talked to her.
You walked physically through the Fey.
And this is what she did say.
Please tell me what you remember.
I had visions.
She was like,
echoes of what
I will remember this.
Divine.
And then I came back and talked to her to see if I could change my mind.
Something like her.
And this is what
Manifestations of your own mind, perhaps.
she
Or
said.
external memories awakened by your presence. I suppose there's no way to tell. No one else has physically entered the Fade since the Magisters assaulted the Golden City. Oh, I'm positively envious right now.
Okay, so that's going to be a thing. So I have talked to, yeah, and you know, with her, the problem is she's part of the court, and if she's doing it with somebody, like, everything is so delicate right now because we have, because of what we did. And so... I don't want you. I don't want the crows. I will speak to Dorian. I haven't spoken to him.
What's on your mind?
I'd like to ask you about Tevinter.
Popular topic. Anything specific?
I'm wondering if the Imperium would be a useful ally.
I'd think you'd be more concerned whether or not they'd support the Venatori. They won't. At least, not officially. They'll disavow all knowledge of dangerous cultists. Secretly, many Magisters will rejoice at the idea. And if the South falls to chaos in the meantime, all the better.
It would be in the Imperium's best interest to help. Surely it could use allies.
I think the Imperium gave up on the idea of allies a long time ago. We've been fighting the Qunari for what? 200 years off and on?
See?
It's a point of pride that we go it alone. They'll sneer at the South behind their silk handkerchiefs and say, "You've had it easy for far too long." Let's not forget that the Inquisition seems to be an arm of the Orlesian Chantry. Anathema so far as they're concerned.
We're not part of the Chantry. The Chantry opposed the Inquisition's formation.
You think that matters? Don't be silly. The Herald of Andraste. Your very title smacks of the Southern Chantry. You may as well be a heathen. I think they're far more frightened what you'll do if you succeed.
That's all I wanted to know.
Fair enough.
See, so I've got an issue.
I should go.
Try not to kill anyone without me.
Okay, so he said that, right? The last time, he was actually sweet the last time I left him. He said, be careful because I might miss you if you were gone, or something like that. Something a little less obvious. It sounded like a backhanded thing, but it's like, oh, you care, and you care more just not about yourself. Where is that staircase? That's down. Wow. See, so you see what he said about the Canary? So if I listened to Josephine, stop. Can I go up? Or can I only go down? I want to go up. If I listened to... well, he likes me more and more because I supported him and because he realizes that I'm being honest and straightforward, and
my friend.
No.
Later.
Goodbye.
I do. Okay, whatever. The other door is a door out. Well, you know what? It's funny. It's not so much... Well, and you know what? I think actually he's learned quite a bit because they have elves as slaves. So, for the fact that he's even under me and he's kind of gone against his people is significant.
A message from Divine Justinia.
That's a shock. You all right reading it?
Thank you for the concern, Inquisitor. But I am. This message was written months, perhaps even years ago, to be delivered to me if she died. I've heard of such contingency plans. A sudden death often leaves loose ends. I'm to go to Valence, a small village on the waking sea. There is something hidden there.
You know what you're looking for?
The Divine was a powerful woman who used her position to obtain all sorts of things. Whatever she hid in Valence would very likely benefit the Inquisition and must be kept from falling into the wrong hands. If I'm lucky, she will have instructions for me.
Why hide things in Valence? What's so special about it?
Justinia was revered mother at the Chantry there for many years before she became the Divine. It is a place that holds great meaning for her.
And they've asked her and Cassandra to be considered for the new Divine. And they were both kind of like, nah. She still kind of said nah. But the more I've talked to Cassandra, it sounds like she's going to pursue that, which is kind of interesting.
I'll help in whatever way I can.
Wonderful. I was hoping you would agree to come with me to Valence. One more thing. If what is hidden in Valence is as valuable as I think, we're not going to be the only ones looking for it. I shall meet you at the Chantry in Valence. Try not to delay.
Okay, so I'm supposed to be killing a little dragon. I'm supposed to be, looking for Blackwall. I have not... That's not anything. That's about her pets. This is a hard decision. I didn't talk to Blackwall this time yet. So let me not do that. Because right now I'm being asked to ally with two groups that we've been fighting, or that are not in any way popular. So that would be a big decision. And they both opened quests. So if I said no again to him, it still leaves the option of the quest. But,
Good afternoon.
I need to know more about Corypheus.
He has lost his army, and he has lost Orlais. That eliminates military or political means to rebuild Tevinter. He will need to demonstrate that no one in this world can stand against his magic. It will not be subtle.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
see, so now we have against Tevinter, with Canary. Let me talk to my council first. I don't want to do the judgment right now.
Your worship.
Wait, is that the right door? No, that's not the right door. This is the right door. I'm gonna jump. I'm gonna jump, and I'm not talking to you. And I'm gonna talk to you guys. And it's interesting because some quests will get triggered or they will not get triggered. And that's why I say it's like the game can be so different, because in looking at the trees of how things go, I forgot to ask her more about herself. This is still going on. How long do I have in this? That's my clan that Cullen is protecting. Otherwise, we would have been wiped out. Okay. So he's delayed for an hour. Back. Over. No, well, you know what? I didn't talk to him. I think that he is still over there. So now this is aid those impacted by the Civil War. An offer of help on their terms. This is one that was for Josephine, I think. Or Liliana. Yeah, let me see if she's available. Because this is one where we were helping the dwarves. Good, we did this, so she's free. Nice. That one was, I think, 6 hours long. And I got a report from this one. Meet the Orlesian. Bull's chargers met with several mercenary bands. Most are willing to break their contracts. Your ambassador must have loosened the nobles up. Some just needed an excuse to bow out of any potential rebellion. So the Orlesian nobles were grateful to us for weakening their enemies. That gratitude, okay, so that's good, but it opens another quest. Thanks to the effort of Bull's Chargers, the noble receptive to our efforts. Now would be an ideal time to press them for more support. Wow. 6 hours and 7 hours. Let me see what else we have to do. Truth or Dare, the end game. This one is... Oh, remember how we... Okay, I'll see you in a bit. Yeah, I'm gonna say that that's true. But I want her to do the one I know how it ends. Wait, that's finished. Okay. I thought I did all these. Yeah, let me see. He's taking care of that. Back and over and back. And I think we've done all of these. Yes. Delicate negotiations. Nobody cares about gathering herbs. That one's completed. Crestwood Resources. We don't care about that yet. We're not worried about that one yet. That's done. That's just resources. And that's done. Okay. So back and over and back. And completed. Just resources. Just resources. 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 That's going to be him. Mines. Mines. Forces. Forces. Completed. I think... Hold on one second, guys. Hold on a second. Wow, couldn't hardly get the mic off mute. Okay, so let me do this. Okay, that's gonna be 7 hours. I'll go on and commit her. There we go. And that frees up Josephine to do... No. To do... a gift from the Imperial Palace? Oh, so I guess that is the only option. Wish to convey our fondest wishes to the Inquisitors and all the Inquisition. Okay, so that will be fine because that's the only person. No problem. I'm just taking time to select people for quests. And since she's the only one that can do it, we'll get that over with. Okay, so everybody's out on a quest. I am not going to talk to those that I don't know. Like, it's going to be interesting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk to Morgan, and she showed me... Yes. It's always delayed. Oops. I'm not talking to you. I'm going to find Morgan. And I'm going to... And then I guess I'll judge whoever it is I have to judge. Because I don't know much about her. But she showed me that mirror that we saw. Varric, Vivian, Josephine. Okay, that one is a serious one, and I think we need to level up first. Okay. So I'm trying... Oh, I didn't know I could fast travel to people. Okay. So where is she? Where is she? Oh, there she is.
Take from me a life
I
of
hear the
sorrow.
Grey Wardens are now banished from southern lands. Such a descent into infamy after their victory in the Fifth Blood.
I need to save after this.
I wonder if they wish now that the war had spread further. They have until the next archdemons rise to repair what damage they have done, if they are even able. I'd like to know more about you. Ah, yes. Whence comes the mystery woman slinking her way into the Inquisition's ranks?
Is the sound okay?
Once
Loud
I
enough?
was an apostate, living well away from the banal influence of the Chantry in the Kokari Wilds. Then came the Fifth Blight with its darkspawn, and I left Ferelden for the Empress's court. 'Tis certain the nobles of Orlais breathe a collective sigh of relief that I am now here.
You were in Ferelden during the Blight?
The Blight began in the Kokari Wilds, so yes, I experienced it firsthand. Indeed, I fought at the hero of Ferelden's side for a time. She is the reason the Blight was defeated. We did not part on good terms. I regret a great deal, but that... most of all. And after that, I came to Orlais. The last place one would look for me, or such was my hope.
It's odd that an apostate could live so... openly.
It confuses those who expect apostates to cower and hide. I stand boldly before them and demand to know why I need some chantry mage to teach me to control my power. They would put me on a leash so they can feel safer at night. I am uninterested in their comfort. Naturally, it helps to have friends in high places.
The Orlesian court seems like an odd place to find someone like you.
That was the point, originally. I knew the Empress was intrigued by the arcane, and that I could answer questions no chantry mage could. Thus, we fit together nicely. I became her advisor, and she my benefactor and source of refuge. Truth be told, our arrangement would not have lasted much longer. Too many wagging tongues, even for Celine.
I'll leave you to the garden.
Until next time, then.
Wait, the garden? She's leaving her to the garden? Oh, wait, I wasn't going to teach you anymore. Sorry, never mind. Garden's beautiful.
Herald of Andraste.
Can you tell me how our people are doing?
What would you like to know?
Do you have information on people elsewhere?
The refugees in the hinterlands are...
The garden's beautiful.
Without help, starvation or war will claim many lives. With the rift near Crestwood sealed, the villagers have begun rebuilding their homes and lives. People are vanishing in the hills of Emprise de Lyon. It may be demons or something worse, but they are terrified. More than that I cannot say. It is a chaotic time for all in Orlais and Ferelden.
Okay, thank you. Oops.
Farewell, revered mother.
Until next time.
Okay, so... Yes, it's beautiful, see? It's beautiful. And that's my trainer in my specialty.
You learn quickly. Wonderfully dangerous.
Okay. Okay, so I have not talked... Let me talk to Cassandra again. Where's that? So that means I go this way. And this way. Because she has not given me an answer about if she's going to try to be the next... This is interesting. Yeah, I really have no idea. So both people... I don't know what that face is about. The garden is beautiful. I forgot where I was going. Oh. Okay, so she's chopping with the sword.
What do you need, my friend?
Do you have any advice for me?
We must keep an eye on the College of Clerics. The moment they elect a divine, things could change quickly.
I thought they were...
That's enough for now.
Another time, then.
Okay, so... Now I have to talk to two people. Now it's trying to get me to talk... To who? I already talked to... It's trying to get me to talk to Bull. Now, I'm trying to see... One is him.
We'll make good use of it. Thank you.
And one is... him up here. I think.
Inquisitor.
Thank you.
Oh, nothing?
Inquisitor.
Okay. So it's not him.
Where did she train? Her ways are strange.
The witch? We don't know. She was led by Asher
Lovely. Now in a civilized language?
the witch of the wilds.
In that dress. Hedge-mage tales.
It's not her.
Derangement.
Okay, so that's interesting. It's not them, but it is on that floor. Who? Oh, it's about time. I've never seen where he is. It's been like...
No. But you like demons. I enjoy the company of spirits, yes, which is part of why I do not abuse them with bindings. It isn't abuse if I ask. Not always true. Also, I do not practice blood magic, which renders this entire conversation academic. He won't bind me. He's a mage and he likes demons, but he won't help.
Why would you want Solus to bind you?
So I'm safe. If Solus won't do the ritual to bind me, someone else could. Will. Like the Warden mages. And then... I'm not me anymore. Walls around what I want. Blocking, bleeding, making me a monster.
Isn't it extreme for Solus to bind you? What if that takes away the part of you that makes you... you?
Helping makes me who
Nobody
I
can
am.
see him, so it doesn't matter what his
help
shirt
the
is like.
hurting. That is what I do. All I do. Am. Me. And if binding you erases your mind? Your consciousness? You wouldn't make me hurt innocent people. I don't want to hurt innocent people again.
That's assuming that we'll do it.
There has to be some middle ground between do nothing and bind Cole with blood magic.
Indeed. I recall stories of amulets used by Raveni seers to protect spirits they summoned from rival mages. A spirit, wearing an amulet of the Unbound, was immune to blood magic and binding. It should protect Cole as well. The resources of the Inquisition could be used to find such a talisman. Good. They will not take me.
Okay, so that's his personal one. Okay, and so now I have 2 more people to speak to. Oh god, one of them is full. Isn't it?
I'll keep an eye out.
Thank you. I wonder who knows pain has tried the game. It's one who lacks a certain... There is an issue that you should address. I think it's worth your time, Inquisitor.
Okay, that one... She's saying people are spreading rumors. And this one is literally talking to Bull.
I'll ask around again tomorrow.
Well, let me know if you find one.
I'm not gonna talk to him yet. I'm gonna save. Because so far, I'm happy with the decisions I've made. And you know what? Let's go on a... Okay. So let's go back. Oh, let me talk to him.
Your worship.
I don't think he has anything to say.
What can I do for you, your inquisitorialness?
Never mind.
Carry on.
my inquisitorialness. Okay, let's... I guess I should judge who it is. I want to change first. I want to judge in my nice clothes. I want to judge in my judging clothes. Whatever those are. And you know what? I never see Cole. Like, it's interesting that he's shown up and I knew that quest was coming. But I never jump at him like that. I jump at everybody else, though. Let's see. Okay, here we go. And I'm not putting on the 80s clothes, sorry. I'm not going to do it. Not putting on my underwear either. So let's do the outerwear. No. No. Back. Back. We're going to do the formal wear. What is this one? Okay, yes. That can be the death judging one. Because I actually have no idea. And I hope it's not somebody like Blackwell or something like that. It was too distracting. Yeah, well, I was trying to distract from the fact that I had to put somebody to death. That could have been it.
I do not believe a reminder is necessary for this accused. Her capture and disgrace could not have been more public. Grand Duchess Floriane de Chalon, although her titles are among the dignities already at risk of forfeiture.
Damn, we didn't even let her change her clothes.
He spared her life despite her treachery. What becomes of it now falls to you.
Ooh!
Out of your element, Florian. Welcome to the Inquisition. My party.
That's all you have to say?
Despite her posture, Lady Florian has acknowledged your authority.
Oh, wow! Hello, Madar.
The Elder One. I realized he had no intention of honoring the concordats I manipulated. Do as you must. I respect your mastery of the game, even as I despise your victory. Celine does not know her fortune.
Wow, I'm supposed to insult her? So, this is the thing. She was working with, you know what I mean? That's like, let her repent in the cloister. Ouch, my headphones. Hold on a second. Okay, Jester's outfit and bad shoes. Okay, here we go. I think that, you know what? Because I'm going with what you said. You know, let me see something. I think one of the things was for her to be imprisoned. Now, if I exile her, then she could still work with, I don't want her loose. Yeah, I don't want her loose, and that's not a prison-ish kind of thing. Yeah, because I'm not having
She
her.
respects only the shallow demands of court. She must seek higher purpose. Florian de Chalon, you will be cloistered within the chantry.
Boredom, your worship. The sentence you have imposed is boredom.
So now, let's see. That's interesting. Because let me see. Where did I save? Do I have to judge somebody else? No, you know what? Let me see where I saved. Because I saved and I said that my... Yeah, Cole is gonna approve of any time that anybody is not killed. Or that he saved, you know. And see, the thing is I wanted the option to imprison her. And I don't think, because that's one of the things when we did the whole thing at the winter palace, was not killing her was an option. But see, I'm just scared of exiling her because he took advantage. He was able to control her. So let's see, where did I save last? Did I save there? See, milestone. I like that because what it does is it makes it a major decision point where you can go back. But I don't know who the last person I spoke to was. Because, yeah, banishing her kind of scares me. Here, just a second.
Thank you.
We'll see.
May God be with you.
What do you need?
I'll ask around again tomorrow.
Thank you.
See? What did I tell you?
Thank you.
It's good to see you.
welcome back.
What do you mean?
Have you seen otherwise?
It's just what I heard.
Good to see you.
Yes, sir.
We all did.
I'm pleased to hear it.
Oh. I see.
May God be with you.
No, they don't.
It's just what I heard.
I'll ask around again tomorrow. Well, let me know if you find one.
Just rumors.
Good day, sir.
And how much did you need?
You all right, sir?
Long day.
I don't know.
Okay, sorry about that. Hey, 3MO, how are you doing? How are you doing?
If you say so.
Floods? Yeah, if there are floods, you should kind of know, Black Dog. That would be, important. Okay, so what I think
Could be better.
is I think okay, so let me see, who did I not talk to?
We
Oh, it's Bull I have not talked to. And I'm not going to talk to him yet. Okay. Jump. I'm going to jump. Okay. So now I'm going to judge her, and I see there's different options. I can't execute her, because if I was going to execute her, it should have been at the palace. So it's funny, I have different choices. If I see, and this is so interesting. So if when I accepted to be the herald, and I said I'm doing it for religion, that gives me different options than it does if she was if I was not. Look, I'm judging her in my I don't want to judge outfit. That's like my party outfit. So the dog is okay? It's doing a little bit better? I think... Oh, I hate it when it takes this long to load. Ah, I love it, barking at her own shadow. That's doggy fun. Okay, so I think, okay, so I think, oh, wait a minute. I can, what happened? I thought I chose to judge. Manchester Terrier. That's interesting, because I don't think you said that before as what your puppy was. Because I know I just remember it's not being well and those people being brutal. Oh, I definitely should judge her in what I was wearing when she was acting all shady and tricky to us. That's perfect. Okay, so the options I do have are to make her court jester, and then she becomes like an NPC. which is hilarious. I think because of something I checked before. Oh, you didn't mention it. Yeah, I thought you didn't. I was like, wait a minute. You just knew that she got hurt. Whoa. Whoa. Y'all all looking at me like... Wait, what happened? What happened? She's standing there, and we're standing there, and everybody's standing there, and the quest...
You worship.
Okay, so is this going to give me... the opportunity to judge her? Or no? How interesting. So it's kind of a little glitched. Or do I have to... No, there she is. And I should be able to judge her. But I can't. What was... No. Oh, I can't. You have a lot of dogs, or do you guys do rescue, or what? Oh, how nice. What kind of dogs are the rescues? Yes, you've seen my dog is pushy. Sometimes I want to rescue myself from her. We're supposed to have snow again tomorrow. I'm like, what? Okay, here we go. So this is interesting. Now it unglitched. That is so funny. Okay, so because I she's not the boss of me. 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 I'm whispering because she's asleep. But she's probably planning to be the boss of me. No, I don't know. They said I don't know what it is. It's, oh, you know what? I need to check and see if it's spring break here. I think we have another week. Because that would be funny, because we did miss school last week due to the whole snow thing. because the one day was canceled, and then the next day it was just still too dangerous for everybody to come to class, because the students in my class, they may come from like, I come from an hour and a half away, and so some of them come from almost that far. But it's not supposed to S until midday, I think. So I think the things that I can choose for her, because I didn't say that I was doing it for the S word. The S word. What I'm thinking is what happened. Look, it was going to let me judge her, right? And then it didn't. What's happened? And she's not... Glitch to glitchster. So we did that. I guess we need to do that back. Yes. How crazy. See, and I wish, you know what, like, because they're going to put a new game out, I wish they would do updates to this one, because it's funny, every time I look at Google, and you've seen this, Black Dog, every time you Google something that happens, like, these are all known glitches. So what was the milestone moment? It really is a lot. I haven't dealt with the game. I had a few glitches in, let's see what they're calling a milestone. I wonder if the milestone is right after I, because generally a milestone is... No, I think what I just have to do is go far back enough. I made sure that I saved at some decision points that I was happy with, but I'm not sure if this is going to... If it... Where would it put me? Where was the last place I was? Where was this? What's happened? Oh, did I go and do all those? Did I do all those things before I said I wanted to judge her? Is that what this is? Because I think I wanted to do that before I judged her. Yeah, so it must have been because that one is still in progress. Okay, so back and here, and I got the answer to this one. Okay. Yeah, so this is where I saved. Press the Orlesian nobles, and that should be the one. And I think that's one that Josephine has to do. Back. And I think that's what I was waiting for, because that one was 6 hours. Okay, good. So we did do this one. And, this one was... this.
Let's
with
see
her,
what we have.
even though that's 7 hours. It should trigger now. I'm not sure who I talk to after this.
Any clues to his next move?
Some, but not enough for us to go on just yet.
And there's this one I chose for her. I think this is what I chose for her. Yeah, I think that was what I chose for. Wait a minute, let me look outside to see. I hear the wind. Okay, I was just making sure it wasn't snowing yet. Because I don't... No. Excuse me. Okay. I think that people would freak out if it snowed there. I'm just saying.
Inquisitor?
Okay. Alright, so everybody is busy. Everybody's busy. So I can take my leave. And... oops. Back. X and O. Oh, wait, something was done. Something was finished. I feel like I'm planning strategies and... and that always triggers after I've left. So those are things that were already done when I was in here. So I wonder when I have to go fight the wyvern for her. Or she said wyvern? Oh, nice. Okay, so this protected... Okay, nice. So I got 100 influence. Okay, perfect. And I saved my clan. I saved my people. Okay, so there's nothing else here. These are just resources. Let me see what this one is. Okay, so copies of Hardenhigh Town. Okay, so that one is... You know, it's snowing there is crazy. It's like snowing in the south. Here, people don't know how to deal with it. So that would be funny if that happened to you there. Okay, so this is only 2 hours. We should be able to use him and then okay, I'm gonna send him because he's the only one that's free, and that's only 2 hours.
Inquisitor.
There we go. Okay, so let's go out and let's do some judging. Hopefully. Oh, and I don't know if I told you, but when I spoke to Morgan and asked her, that's what her name is, the one that's like the witch now. When I spoke to her, she told me about, she took me to this place that's in between. I guess the elves used to, yeah, I'm saving now. The elves used to travel through the whole world here, but in a series, like, remember that mirror that I had to do that test for? I mean, that puzzle for? Well, there's a bunch of those mirrors, or she fixed one, and what it did is it took me to this kind of in-between world, not the Fade, but an in-between world, and it showed that Corypheus wants to, he can use that. And I am going to use my formal wear. Exono. Exact thing that I wore. And she'd be like, oh, you're wearing the same thing. Yes, it was the broken mirror. And Morgan, I think her name is, found one and fixed it. And she said there's one where Corypheus is going. So he's probably trying to get it. And what that would do would let him travel everywhere. So it's interesting. I'll show you the mirror after I've judged her. I think what I'm going to do is it's funny that I can actually make her the court jester. Like, I think that's hilarious. Okay, so here we go. Let's sit down. So it's either...
I do not believe a reminder is necessary for this accused. Her capture and disgrace could not have been more public. Grand Duchess Floriane de Chalon, although her titles are among the dignities already at risk of forfeiture. You spared her life despite her treachery. What becomes of it now falls to you.
Out of your element, Florian. Welcome to the Inquisition. My party.
It is.
Despite her posture, Lady Florian has acknowledged your authority.
Should I curse you on behalf of the Elder One? I realize he had no intention of honoring the concordats I manipulated. Do as you must. I respect your mastery of the game, even as I despise your victory. Celine does not know her fortune.
So she said two important things. She says she realizes now that Corypheus was just using her. And she said she respects my authority as well as that. So I can let her repent. I can put her to work for us. I can literally, like, make her a court jester. I think that's funny. That's funny that I can do that. I can make her work with the common people. But you know what? That one has a crown. Oh, that's me.
She remains a creature of formality and opportunity. We have use for both. Grand Duchess, Josephine will see that your wiles profit the Inquisition. Don't disappoint.
Oh, one must remember that the game is never truly over, your worship.
So now this gave her that quest. And so, let's see. So what I can do is... I wonder... Oh, I was going to show you the broken mirror. Okay, so, okay, so I think, oh, that's, okay, so that's interesting because what happens is when I recruit somebody, usually they'll appear on the list, like it gives me a perk, but she doesn't end up as being a perk. Okay, so let's see. Oh, wait, hold on. I need ice. Just a minute. Okay, let's see. So, what was... Wait a minute, what? Back. Wait, which way? Back. Where's hers? Maybe hers is not showing up yet? Oh, you know what? It may not show up yet because it's going to be a conflict where it would be able to use all three of them. And since all three of them are currently busy, it won't show up. Okay, so the place that we were going to go to, right here, it's saying that everything is level 16, I think. So it's going to cost us 40. But so now the Inquisition is now a force to be reckoned with. Call its allies to rally their soldiers and march with the Inquisitor Labellan's army to the Arbor Wilds, where they will face Corypheus' zealots one final time. The Inquisition must stop Corypheus before the Darkspawn Magister finds a long-lost elven artifact in the wilds that allows him to the Fade physically and claim his power. So that's the mirror she was talking about. What I think that we need to do is probably build up a little bit more. Oops, back X and O. X. And O. Wait, playing to win is busy. Yes, okay, that's why it's busy. Because everybody's out. So I think that what we'll do is we will build up a little bit. I want to try and kill that, that dragon. I don't know. Okay, so you know what? I don't know. I guess I could select that. Yes, it's not going to show up. You're right. Let's try and kill that wyvern is supposed to be really dangerous, right? So let's try to see if we can kill that high dragon first. And see how that goes. Now that was a fire dragon, right? The one that we were unsuccessful in killing, but now we are quite a level higher. Because it was it a 15 or was it, what level was that dragon? Was it a 15 or a 16? Because that wyvern, let's see, that was in the western, who did we take? It was the western approach, I think.
I trust all is well.
Do you have any advice for me?
We must root out the Venatori. The Tevinter Imperium cannot be allowed to gain a foothold in the south.
Okay.
Do you have any advice for me?
Nothing that you could not think of yourself, Inquisitor.
Okay. So let's... Wow. So I still have people that I have to talk to. I don't want to talk to them. You're not in there. You're in here. It's Bull. And it's... Oops. Don't run in the bushes.
What did I tell you?
Thank you.
Inquisitor?
Can you think of any other tasks suitable for the Chargers?
Nothing jumps out at me. If I come up with any ideas, I'll let you know.
We'll talk later.
Okay, so... But you know what? That word abysmal? That's, like, kind of scary. Okay. So, I'm not talking to Bull. I talked to... Yeah, it's Bull that they want me to talk to. Okay, so now we had... It was...
Your worship.
Where was he? I think I already triggered that. Let me see. Because it was called... No, it's the inner circle. Yeah, we must have to trigger his quest, because that is the one where she wants us to go and find the thing at the Chantry. This is one that we could do that is in the where we were. That's his quest. Yeah, where did we, Ah, yes, that's what it was. Thank you. Thank you. I was like, I knew it was somewhere, so that must be what that was. Yeah, because the Bull one, I don't think, I should have somebody escort me around my own castle.
No, they don't.
It's just what I heard.
Inquisitor.
Excuse me. You know what? I'm gonna have to start looking up here, because maybe if that's where he stays.
No. But you like demons. I enjoy the company of spirits, yes, which is part of why I do not abuse them with bindings.
It isn't abuse, if I ask.
Not always true. Also, I do not practice blood magic, which renders this entire conversation academic.
He won't bind me. He's a mage and he likes demons, but he won't help.
Why would you want Solus to bind you?
So I'm safe. If Solus won't do the ritual to bind me, someone else could. Will. Like the Warden Mages. And then... I'm not me anymore. Walls around what I want. Blocking, bleeding, making me a monster.
Isn't it extreme for Solus to bind you? What if that takes away the part of you that makes you... you?
Helping makes me who I am. I help the hurting. That is what I do. All I do. Am. Me.
And if binding you erases your mind? Your consciousness?
You wouldn't make me hurt innocent people. I don't want to hurt innocent people again.
There has to be some middle ground between do nothing and bind Cole with blood magic.
Indeed. I recall stories of amulets used by Raveni seers to protect spirits they summoned from rival mages. A spirit, wearing an amulet of the Unbound, was immune to blood magic and binding. It should protect Cole as well. The resources of the Inquisition could be used to find such a talisman.
Good. They will not take me.
Okay, so you know what? We haven't done anything for him. So why don't we... Who does it want us to speak to? Not speaking to Ironbow. And I don't know who that is. But I'll speak to them. It's not here? It's not here? Nope. We'll do Cole's quest because we haven't done anything for him. So let me just do that. And who should we take? Ah, thank you. Yes. Down. Where is she? Okay, so I can go back. 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 You scared me. Don't scare me in my own castle. Okay. Okay, it's not there. It is over here. So yes, we'll look at that and we'll look at this because...
I wonder if there is an issue that you should address. I think it's worth your time, Inquisitor.
Okay, good. And we're not talking to Bull. Okay, so we've got everything the way we want it. Let's actually go and do something. If we can hit X and O. There we go. Okay. So let's do Cole's quest. So how do I do that? So do I have to do that? Oops. Do I have to do that through the war table? Yes. But we won't be able to do that yet because I think that that's one of Liliana's. Yeah, it would be through the war table, and the other one would probably also be through the war table, the rumors. And we've got them tied up for a while, so we can go do the should we try the wyvern or should we try the the dragon? Hey Alphonse, how are you doing? So you get to decide, Black Dog. Do we kill the wyvern or do we kill the Glad you're good and good. That's awesome. Okay, his thing must be on the other side then. Yeah. So we're not able to do that one yet. And this one we're not able to do yet also. So if we look at this, okay, so how do we do that one? I guess what we do is we just leave and go do it. Okay, so what does that mean? The wyvern sounds tough. It wouldn't hurt to have another stab at the dragon, though. So, does that mean try the wyvern or try the dragon? Because the wyvern... Oops. I'm probably assuming opposite extremes. And I'm hoping that I kept our cold outfits. Well, you know what? Let me see what you know what? I don't know what level it is. You're right. I have no idea what level it is, and I mean, we could check it out. The one thing I want to check out and make sure is I had our cold outfits, and I think that I did leave them because I wanted to make sure that we had them. And we have enough fire stuff. Well, it's interesting because you know what? She asked for it. And I think that... I got a bunch of stuff in there. Okay, so... For the armor... What was it? Something of the bear? Okay, so that's stone bear armor. And I think I will pull that out so that all of us can have that. So, hey Gustavo, how are you doing? It is good to see you. Let me get that out and let me put it on and see what the deal is with it. because that's what I had to wear when I was coming out of okay, so let me see. So it doesn't seem, it's a rare armor, but it's not telling me that it is cold resistant. So I will and the stuff that I have is a bit stronger. It's a level 15. Okay, so let's try and see if we can do the I'm going to put this back, 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 and I'll put it away because it's not going to give us any well, and I hope you're going to have a good day at school today. Okay, so inventory, inventory, inventory. There we go. Oops. All right, so the stone bear armor. All right, and we'll go back. And I just want to make sure that all of, now does it say, I think that we do have the Exalted Plains open. Yeah, I think we do have the Exalted Plains. What is he? Is he a fire or is he an ice, or like what is his deal? Okay, so I have fire, fire. I thought I had a higher fire. Ooh, so he's mysterious. Back, back. Then let me take out more of our staffs, because we have our weapons. And see, you know what, this bothers me because it doesn't tell me what well, and you know what's funny is I have things that have heat protection. And this is bad because it doesn't tell me what it is. There's the Wedge of Destiny. I'll just take the Excuse me. And I did give, just in case I needed to, I did give Sora a... Look, I like it. Just to warn you. Just to warn you. Well, you know what? Worst case scenario, we all, freeze to death. I mean, you know, either, that's interesting. Okay, so I did the weapons, right? And I put the staffs. Okay, so that is a snow staff. That does cold damage. That does, excuse me, fire damage. This does electricity damage. Cold damage. Electricity. Fire. Fire. So I've kept several, yeah, I've kept several. Okay, because you know we've done the normal ones. So it's not that I'm not worried about those. Back armor. Put on my armor. That's my armor. And that's low level. And that's... Because what did I have? I had heat defense, right? And this one has fire resistance. And see, I should be nice. And this is the thing that's really crazy about this, is that, fire resistance, is that I would have to make something for everybody that had cold resistance. And I'm not going to do that right now. So I could see why this game could take hours and hours, because it's like, if I look at my armor, right? My shrewd armor is the fire resistant one. My cunning one is the health one. That is my melee defense. And this is just a regular one that I can see if I can build up. Wait a minute, let me go back. That's the medium armor. Because I'm like, you know, forget everybody else. Upgrade armor. Modify armor. Okay, so I cannot upgrade that one. How interesting. No. It won't let me upgrade it. So I would have had to, yeah, there is that. She said he's very poisonous. And since I have the schematic for armor, Legion of the Dead, superb heavy armor of the dead. So if I do superb heavy armor of the dragon, Okay, see, so I would have to pick one of these. And that I've been saving. That I've been saving because that's... Hey, Malachi, how are you doing? It is good to see you. So, like, if I did this one... Ooh, that's kind of nice. Heal 20% of damage taken over 10 seconds. Oh, I can't use that. Can't use that. Can't use that. Can't. Why is it restricted? But that doesn't... Nah, why is it restricted? Back. Back. See, that's what I was saying about us not being able to use heavy armor. Okay, so let's see. Superb heavy armor. No. X and O. X and O. So I can't use superb heavy armor. I can use medium, superb medium armor. Okay, so if I choose that, I can use that. That's restricted to me. So I can use... That's not me. That's not me. Okay, so increase maximum stamina by 15. Gain 3 guard when I get hit, which is nice. Okay, so let's say... I don't know where I got that from, but it's okay because I only need one. So, stamina or guard? Let's say... You know, I'm going to do this. Okay, and then my armor is... I need 17 things that are armor. I need 17. And I don't have anything enough that's going to give me a high armor rating. So let's say that I did a medium armor rating, right? Okay, so let's say this. Okay, so let's say I did that. And then let's say for the defense, I don't know. Wait, really? Wait a minute. Wait a minute, what? It says that? Yeah, but oh my god, that's hilarious. So I can totally fool her. Like, we don't have to kill the real thing, right? That's funny. That's funny. Well, I mean, what's she gonna do? Taste it? She's not gonna taste it, you know. Oh my god. And she's so stuck on herself that would be funny. So defense slot. Armor. Wait, defense. Defense slot. Okay, so I'm looking for something where I need 8, and I'm looking for cold damage. See, so I don't have... Okay, so let's say I have plus 10 health. See, I don't have anything. I guess that was supposed to be... Never right. You know what? But that says it gives you... What's the bug? Because that damage, never right? No, but see, after I give it to her, right, without facing it or without looting it, it'll be given as if the quest is complete, but it'll just look like it's not complete. But you're saying that if I go to the area, it may not show up anyway? And you know, she's like a magician. I'm not sure if I want to lie to her. She got real nasty when I said I wasn't going to give it to her. Okay, so if I do that, and I do this, I'm not seeing that I have anything that is going to help me with the cold resistance. So this is 8 metal, and this is in the defense slot, plus 10 health. Okay, that's kind of nice. You know what? I don't think I've hit... Maybe if I kill it... But you know what? Maybe if I kill it, it'll give me something that I need as far as the cold defense. Because I don't have anything that is so if I did that, okay, and then I have this, which is also defense. That's fire, that's magic, that's electrical, that's spirit, that's magic, that's a heal bonus, which is nice, electrical. Now see, this would mean we could go fight that other one. Because the first one was electrical, right? Plus 20% electrical. Plus 24 electrical. Plus 20. Plus 24. That's fire resistance. Okay, so with the medium armor rating, that looks like it's good. Okay, so if we did that, and then, because I don't have anything for cold resistance. And then for utility, if I did this, that's dexterity, cunning. I think dexterity would be good. Low, low, very high. Not going to use that because we don't have enough. We have enough, but that's low. We'd have to go kill more Phoenix. And we do have that. Okay. See you in a bit. Excuse me. So, alright, so what I'm going to do is, hey David, how are you doing? It is good to see you. I am just trying to prepare myself. I'm trying to make 3 armors. This is the armor rating. I'm trying to make, I made one for what was the one I just made? Oh, I made one that's one electric proof, and one that is fire resistant, and one that's just a health one, and then I'm trying to make one now. I don't want to waste you. I need 17. I've used up almost everything. Where did that come from? I forget what that came from.